Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. If you were thinking that you needed to buy a few new things from Sephora today or in the near future, I encourage you to sit back and listen to what I have to say about these 10 beauty products. When I do these types of Amazon favorites videos, I do try to not repeat products, but in this case, there are a few that I just use so often and recommend so often and repurchase that I felt it would be a mistake if I did not mention them in this video, even though I've mentioned them before. So without any further ado, here are 10 beauty products that I feel rival anything that you can find at Sephora. Oh, I almost forgot to mention that everything is under $25. Actually, 9 out of 10 are under $20. Up first is the L'Oreal Everpure Iron Sleek Coat. I have spoken in the past about my love for this Chris McMillan product. It's called the Glassy Smooth Blow Dry Spray. And the reason why I love this product so much is because it does what it says it's going to do. It smooths my hair, it makes the blow dry easier, it takes down the frizz, it helps keep the frizz away when I'm in a more humid climate. So I've raved about this a lot. And then recently, L'Oreal came out with this Iron Sleek Coat. And I had seen a few videos here and there on social media talking about it. So of course, I was intrigued because I'm always looking for dupes or alternatives to my favorite products that are pricier. So I ordered this, used it as soon as possible, and was obviously very, very impressed. I felt like I got the same results using this that I did using the Chris McMillan. My regular viewers know, you've seen my hair air dried or when I'm in a humid climate. It's not pretty. My hair is curly in some parts, wavy in other parts. People have told me so many times over the years to try like the curly girl method or to try different curly hair products, wavy hair products. And my response is always the same. Please trust me when I say my hair does not look good in its natural state, or at least I don't think it does. So I like to blow out my hair so that it is smooth. And of course that takes heat. So I want to make sure that my hair is protected from the heat. I want to make sure that it gets done as quickly as possible. And products like this make that process so much easier and so much healthier for my hair. So I still recommend the Chris McMillan, but if this is not in your budget, because this is, I think, $30, $36 actually, and the L'Oreal Iron Sleek Coat is currently $10.79 on Amazon. Up next is the first of my repeat products that I have mentioned in other Amazon favorites videos. This is the Kimchi Chic Puff Puff Pass Loose Setting Powder. If you have normal to oily skin or oily skin like I do, and you are looking for a powder that is going to truly perfect your skin, that's truly going to help control oil. It's going to smooth the look of texture. It's going to set your under eye concealer and never look heavy, cakey, or dry. This is the powder you want in your makeup bag. I have tried so many powders, and there are a lot of powders that I really do like and that I would recommend to other skin types, not just combination to oily. I've recently spoken about the Nude by Nature loose powder. I've spoken about the Makeup by Mario loose powder. That's another favorite of mine. But those are specifically for, in my opinion, normal to dry or drier skin. Oily skins can still obviously use them. But if you're looking for that powder that is really going to help control oil and really reduce the appearance of large pores and comes in a wide variety of shades. I use translucent, but there is a pink one, there's a yellow, there's a lavender. So no matter what your skin tone is, Kimchi Chic Puff Puff Pass has a shade for you. Next up are the L'Oreal Blur Filler Blurring Lip Contours. I purchased 2 shades, Brown Caramel and Nude Espresso. I did purchase the Rhode lip contours that look very similar to these. And I have to say I was not impressed. I found them to be very sheer, which some people will like, others will not. I did not like that they were so sheer. And I also did not like that they disappeared so quickly. So when I saw that L'Oreal came out with their own version, I was definitely intrigued. So I ordered 2, and I am so much happier with these than I was with the Rhode. I'm currently wearing Nude Espresso. I just line my lips as usual, and then you can fill your entire lip in very easily with these pencils, or you can just sort of blur the line, hence the name Blurfector. And then you can just go in and add your lip gloss, your lipstick and gloss, just your lipstick, whatever you choose to put on top. Or you can just, as I mentioned, fill in your entire lip and leave it alone. If you are someone that dislikes lip liner, and you all know that I am not one of those people that dislikes lip liner. I love lip liner. But if you're someone who in the past has not loved the look of lip liner, I encourage you to check out these L'Oreal Blurfectors. I think they're going to change your mind about lip pencils. Okay, I messed up. I realized after I had edited and uploaded this video and was tagging it that I did not purchase these blur fillers from Amazon. I could have sworn that I did, but they are apparently not available on Amazon, and I had ordered them from Ulta. I sincerely apologize for the mix-up, but I did not want to ditch this entire video because of one product. It has been a very, very long time since I have used any products from SheGlam. And when I looked at what was available on Amazon, there are so many new products that I want to try. But today I want to talk about some oldies but goodies. They're liquid contour and liquid blush. These come in some of the best, most realistic shades you can find. And when I say realistic shades, I'm referring more to the contour than to the blush. What makes this so great is just the ease of application. You just dot it on, blend it out with a brush or even your fingers. So even though it's super pigmented, you really can't mess it up because all you have to do is just keep blending and it will end up looking very, very natural. Same thing with the blush. The colors are great, the pigmentation is great, the longevity is great, and the shades are truly so pretty. Gorgeous, easy, affordable. What more could you ask for? I've mentioned in other videos that I've uploaded in the past couple of weeks that I did recently have an allergic reaction to a skincare product. And the reason why I'm bringing it up again is because it's relevant to why I am putting this product that I have used for quite a long time in this video. It is something that I do not think I have talked about before in any of my Amazon videos. So it's long overdue that I tell you how much I love this La Roche-Posay cleanser. As I said earlier, I have oily skin. So the one I use is the Purifying Foaming Cleanser. And why this relates to my allergic reaction is because it is what I went back to after my allergic reaction and am now very hesitant to ever stray from again. As a beauty content creator, obviously I get sent a lot of products to try. And as a mature over 50 content creator, I'm sent a lot of skincare to try. And the product that I had the allergic reaction to is from a brand I've used for a long time. That specific product that they sent me was a cleanser and it was new, so I hadn't tried that. But let's just say I learned my lesson when it comes to skincare now to always do some sort of patch test because that was awful. And in order for me to get my skin to calm down, I had to go back to the products that are the most gentle on my skin. And a lot of dermatologists do recommend La Roche-Posay because it is so gentle, effective, and the prices are not outrageous. I paid, I think, $17 for this large 13.5 ounce bottle. And this is how much I've used of it in, gosh, I've had it for several months now. And I have been using it every single night. It says here it is a gentle foaming cleanser formulated with La Roche-Posay prebiotic thermal spring water. It has niacinamide and ceramide 3 to effectively cleanse skin off dirt, makeup, and impurities, removes excess oil while maintaining skin's natural moisture barrier and pH, leaves skin feeling clean, fresh, and comfortable with no pore clogging residue. And this does exactly what it says it will do. It takes everything off my face, all of the makeup, mascara, long wearing foundation even, and it never leaves my skin feeling tight. I also, side note, use this to clean my makeup brushes. It is very, very effective at cleaning makeup brushes. Now, of course, I would not recommend the foaming cleanser for someone with dry skin, but I do believe that there are several other cleansers from this brand available on Amazon that would be perfectly suited for your dry or very dry skin type. And if you're watching this video and you have used any La Roche-Posay cleansers and you are someone with dry or very dry skin, let us all know in the comments which one you're using that hopefully you love as much as I love this one. Okay, let's talk lashes. For a while there, big false lashes and big lash extensions were all the rage. And gradually over the last couple of years, the trend for lashes has come down to being a little bit more natural, or a lot more natural. It's very rare now that even with a full glam look, you see those big 2016 era false lashes, those big strip lashes. You see a lot more half lashes. You see a lot more DIY lash extensions where they go underneath the lashes and it's something that you can do at home. There are so many options out there now to achieve a very natural lash look. Of course, there are always going to be people who don't want to ever wear any type of falsie, no matter how natural it looks. And that's fine, but I firmly believe that some false lashes, very natural looking lashes, can take your makeup look from an 8 to a 10 instantly. That said, there is no reason to spend a lot of money on false lashes, especially if you want to go the lash cluster route. I buy these from obviously Amazon. And as you can see, what I do is I take the glue and I make a little dot just right here on the palette. And then I pick up the lash with the tweezer, dip it into the lash glue, and then apply 3 or 4 onto each eye. Some days I'll just put 1 or 2 on each eye. I like the ones that have a very, very thin band, and I buy the packages that contain different lengths because I like to put the shorter ones in the center and inner corner and then the longer ones on the outer corner if I go in that far. Usually, again, it's just 2 longer ones and then maybe 1 shorter one. So I get that lifted effect because my eyes do turn down. So once again, I know not everybody is into false lashes, so this is an easy pass for you, but I always feel like I do need to mention these cluster lashes in my Amazon favorites videos because they're just so inexpensive. And there's really, as I said a minute ago, no reason to spend any more than like $10 for a pack of lashes that's going to last you a really, really long time. In most cases, I spend like $7 or $8 for a full pack of lashes. Not only are we not buying lashes from Sephora anymore, we are also not spending $20 on the Beauty Blender brand Beauty Blender sponge. Now, of course, I just went to go look up how much I paid for these Paw Paw Wonder Blenders, and something is wrong with the Amazon website. In fact, I suspended filming this entire video for several minutes and did an online chat with my Amazon rep because I could not get any prices to come up. Apparently, something is amiss with Amazon right now. If by the time, well, hopefully by the time this video goes up, that will have been fixed and I can give you the right price. Although, let's face it, on Amazon, prices change all the time. But yeah, I will obviously not even be putting this video up until that's resolved. But how frustrating. Just on the off chance that I am filming an Amazon video, it's the day that there's a problem with the website. Just my luck. But I digress. Back to the Paw Paw Wonder Blenders. These are so great. And I actually prefer the shape of these over the original Beauty Blender shape. I like the flat end for packing on powder in this area. Obviously, if you have very mature, dry under eyes, you're not going to be packing on powder, but it's also good for tapping out concealer, or if you feel like you've just got too much concealer, you can tap it out using this edge. You can use the other side too, but I just like this flat edge a lot. And this one I have in my hand is dry, but you use it the exact same way you use a beauty blender. You dampen it in the sink, squeeze out the excess, and then use it to blend out your foundation. Some people obviously do use it to apply their foundation. I prefer to use it after my foundation has been applied with a brush or my fingers, and then I use it to pick up any excess product. But you can also use it to blend out cream blush, concealer like I mentioned. And I'm trying to remember how much I paid for a pack of 6. I think it was like $7 or $8. And my last two better than what you can find at Sephora products are ones that I have mentioned before, but they're so good, they are worth repeating. The Faux Fay Soft Touch Luminous Blushes. I'm on a mission for everyone who likes a glowy blush to own a Faux Fay Soft Pinch Luminous Powder Blush. Oh, I'm just noticing right now that it's called Soft Pinch, much like the Rare Beauty. Not sure how they're getting away with that, but okay. These blushes are just so pretty. I already owned 3 of them, but the other day I decided to get a 4th, number 4, which is this beautiful light peach. And I just love how it gives such a beautiful glow right on the apples of the cheeks. Now I do have large pores, so it does emphasize my pores a little bit, but really only when I'm under bright lights. In natural light, it really doesn't, and it photographs so beautiful. These are stunning. You 100% do not need to use a highlighter when you use one of these, and you can use it as your blush depending on the shade. This one's kind of light. I wouldn't recommend, well, I mean, if you have very fair skin, you could use this as a blush, but there are other shades that are deeper that can be used as your blush. But I think for most people, these are going to be toppers because you can easily go overboard with these and you don't want to have too much glow. Or maybe you do, what do I know? I'm just someone with very oily skin that wants to keep the glow in very specific areas and not look greasy. So the last product is another one that I am on a mission to get everybody using. This is the Moira Chasing Eternity Celestial Series palette. I did a giveaway last year, I think it was, or maybe it was at the end of 2024. I did a giveaway. There were 3 or 4 winners, and every winner got one of these palettes. They were not gifted to me by the company. I went on Amazon and I ordered palettes for the winners because I wanted everybody to have this. This is such a good palette. It's everything that I look for in every other palette I try. Normally, I don't go for palettes that have this many shades in them. I prefer like a 6-pan, maybe an 8-pan, a 15-pan palette. Not usually, unless it's Natasha Denona. But I've got to say, I reach for this one just as much as I do my Natasha Denona palettes. Now, there aren't as many eyeshadow formulas in one palette as there are in a Natasha Denona. But you guys, this is around $15. And while I do wish the packaging was a little bit less bulky for travel purposes, it's not bad. It's still pretty small and it has a mirror. And I'm just realizing now that I have never taken the paper off of it. Oh, so look at that. A clean mirror. The shades are stunning. The formula is great. Yes, it is what I'm wearing today. I know people say that eyeshadow is on its way out, especially with the younger generation, but let's be real here. I know who my main audience is, and we still like our eyeshadow. Sure, there's a time and place for a one and done eyeshadow look. But if you are a subscriber of my channel or someone who actively watches my videos, I'm gonna just take a guess that you still like to wear eyeshadow. And a lot of you probably already own this palette because I have spoken about it so many times. Will this be the last time I speak about this palette? Probably not. I think I will continue to have it in not every Amazon favorites videos, but at least once a year. I've got to remind people that this is a favorite, an all-time favorite. So there they are, 10 of my must-have beauty items from Amazon. I'm going to hopefully have everything linked down below in the description box. If you are on your mobile phone, you will have to click show more or tap show more in order to get that description box to drop down. Unfortunately, YouTube does not work with Amazon when it comes to tagging products through YouTube Shopping. So normally when you watch my videos, a lot of times you will see YouTube Shopping tags on the screen so you can purchase right through YouTube. However, they have no plans. I've attended several seminars in Los Angeles at the Google offices, and we have all asked many, many times if YouTube could partner with Amazon so that we could link directly through YouTube to Amazon. And the answer we've always gotten is it's not likely to happen. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. And if you are not already subscribed to my channel, I hope that you will consider doing so. I do upload new videos at least twice per week. You can also find more content from me over on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. You can also find more content from me over on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. My username is the same on every platform. It's Risa Does Makeup. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next video.